First practical test of Brynhildr Academy had begun. Dozens of first-year students ran along the winding forest course, but one runner had already taken the lead.
Just what kind of environment did this guy grow up in? He's not even sweating.
Nicole was confident in both her physical and magical abilities because she had been trained by her family to be a magical knight. The Asta family was a knight family, and all of them were blessed with great magical powers. Because of this, it was very natural for them to transition into being magical knights. Nicole was their pride, and they expected a lot from her. Because of this, she strived to be the best in everything, allowing her to be hailed as a genius in their family.
This can't go on. I refuse to lose to Ethan. Although, we can't use magic to help us reach our destination. Sir Lionel didn't say we couldn't use it to hinder the competition, right? Aqua Carcerum! In order to win, I need to first get rid of others.
Nicole! We're from the same manor! Why are you doing this?
For fun, just running is a bit boring.
Mama was right. All roses have thorns. The more beautiful they are, the pricklier they get.
Damn it! She's too evil.
Illaqueer.
The two imprisoned boys saw the other first years catching up to them. Soon they started using Nicole's strategy at the approaching runners. The other spell created several vines that rose up from the ground, which wrapped themselves around a girl, binding her in place. Shouts of anger, curses, and indignation were heard as the other first years all took out their wands. Of course, none of them were offensive spells that were meant to harm people. The only spells that they used were to immobilize, block, or prevent others from advancing forward. Truth be told, this running exercise was not only meant to test the stamina of...
Now this is more like it. That girl really knows how to spice things up. Come, my friend. Follow the two who are in the lead and keep an eye on them. Report everything to me later. If you notice the girl using magic to increase her speed, let me know at once. This is the passion of youth. But this might not bode well for that young lady from the Asta family. The school term has just started, and she has already made enemies in her own manor. I wonder how this will affect her in the long run. Still, I'd better keep a lookout on the students, to make sure they don't use magic to hurt each other. There is a saying in Brynhildr Academy that your manor is your greatest ally, so when this ally turns against you, it will also become your greatest enemy.
You are a very good runner.
I'm confident in my stamina. Running has almost been an everyday part of my life.
You run every day?
Yes, that is the only way that I can avoid getting hit by Grandma's sandals.
Ethan, get back here! Ethan!
Congratulations, the two of you. Only the two of you managed to clear my task before class ended. As promised, both of you will get 200 merit points each.
Ethan feels pleased seeing the reward appear on his badge.
Next time, I will win. See you in the next class, Ethan.
Well then, Ethan. Do you want to hitch a ride? I know that you duds don't do well with flying brooms, so for your safety, I'll take you back to the academy.
Thank you, Sir Lionel. It is as you say. I suck at using flying brooms.
Ethan feels slightly nervous climbing onto the large flying creature. A minute later, they were already flying through the sky toward the academy.
You know, I had a friend once. He was a dud just like you. Even without magic, the man became a powerful adventurer. Unfortunately, his adventures ended after he took an arrow to the knee. Even so, he lived a good life. So when the time comes that you feel you are lacking because everyone around you can use magic, remember that even wizards and witches cannot do everything. Today's trial was meant to teach them that they shouldn't rely only on their magic powers, because if they were put in a situation where they couldn't use magic, all they would have left are their physical abilities and their wits.
A few minutes later, they arrived near the outskirts of the Great Eagle Forest, where Ethan's next class would begin.
Well then, I'm off. Don't let a giant eagle eat you for lunch, okay?
You're earlier than I expected.
How was your first class? If I remember correctly, it was potion making, right?
Yes, it wasn't that bad. The moaning mandragora was weird, though.
Moaning what?
Moaning mandragora. Wizards and witches use them to create stamina potions. And aphrodisiacs. We made stamina potions today.
Sounds fun.
The two of them made small talk as they walked across the grounds. When Ethan and Chloe reached the clearing, the other students were already waiting for their class to begin.
Nicole!
Nicole was still annoyed after losing the race earlier. Knowing she was still upset with him, Ethan decided to let her be for the time being. The other first years from Equus Manor had not forgotten what Nicole had done earlier. Since she broke their manor's unwritten rule, they planned to get back at her when the opportunity came.
Team up with you? Are you sure? From what I can see, you're strong enough on your own.
I wish that was true, Nicole. Everyone knows that you're the strongest of the pillars for this school year.
You're playing the pig so you can eat the tiger. You're scarier than you look. You even purposely failed the initiation ceremony so that others would overlook you among the pillars.
Nicole is talking nonsense. I'm not as strong as she says I am. Although I admit that I'm not as weak as I look, she's praising me too much.
How about it, Ethan? Want to team up with me? We can become the best duo in the academy.
Ethan and I are already partners. It will only be the two of us as a duo.
Well, I did hear that the two of you are cousins. It is really a shame. I believe that Ethan and I would have been a wonderful pair. Isn't that right, Ethan?
Ow!
All the strong and good-looking people are taken. If the two of you change your mind, you know where to find me. I don't care how many people are in my team. The more the merrier.
The two of you should be careful around her. I wasn't lying when I said that Lily is strong. She's strong enough to go solo, but it seems that she is determined to play the damsel in distress. Take whatever she says with a grain of salt, and never, ever trust her to guard your back. You might just find yourself getting stabbed before you know it.
Ethan saw the predator she hid inside.
She feels like a panther waiting to ambush someone. I have to be careful.
Nicole led the way to the Dud's table, her head held high. Chloe followed, warily scanning the room. Scornful eyes followed her as she approached their table.
Are you sure about this? You'll get alienated by your own manor if you continue to act like this.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Besides, I don't need them. If they really escalate this issue, I'll just go to the headmaster and have him sort it out.
Wow. Is this how a genius from a noble knight family acts? You're really full of yourself.
Lions don't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep.
I feel sorry for the first years of Equus Manor.
What do you think the first practical test will be? Will it be as hard as the initiation ceremony?
I hope not.
We're still first years, so they wouldn't let us do something too dangerous. But there is a chance that we will act as support to the second years in their practical exam.
You're quite knowledgeable, Nicole. It is as you said. First years usually do minor quests, like going to places and delivering stuff. Sometimes you assist second years on their missions, giving you bonus merit points. Actually, it is best that you form good connections with the other manners. Of course, not everyone wants a dud in their party, unless they are there to carry stuff. I've had my share of those experiences as well.
Spellcasting class. The theories, the principles, and actual practice. I can finally learn magic. Wow. This is the lesson I didn't want to miss, no matter what.